So I'm not gonna lie, I had no plans of doing any unboxing today, but got ourselves a very pleasant surprise this morning at the post office. Look at that, boys. We got parts. So this is from Mark II Mayday. Homer's over there. And this is a box of goodies for the 1.8 Turbo. Now, I don't know if this is all the parts for the Pink Floyd. My tracking still says it's in transit, and I didn't have a message saying it was delivered. So I'm not entirely sure what's in this box, but either way, we got goodies for the 1.8T. You're so close to me.
Oh, you don't like it?
We're gonna do the Mark II one first.
Why are you taking it off the table?
Because it's a massive box. We'll do this one first, though. So, Mark II Mayday had some new stuff come out about a month ago.
And I picked it out.
I'm super excited for all the new stuff they got. We got... There should be another hoodie there, too. Like, it's in here.
That's a hoodie.
Oh, yeah. We have that hoodie, this hoodie, and this t-shirt. Bam. So, this is one of the new hoodies. They have this hoodie as well. This one is for you. Bam. With their golf rally on the front. So I feel that. Nice and soft.
Wow.
And then this is the Mark II front end shirt. Bam. Look at that.
Nice.
So fancy. So again, shout out Mark II Mayday. Always hooking up with super cool stuff. And they'll actually be at UroTuning as well. So be excited to see them again. But again, yeah. Shout out for the cool stuff. Oh, we need a new hoodie, so this is sick.
It's crazy you don't have a Mark II. It's like you don't fit in.
I have a red Mark II in the garage, actually.
It's crazy you don't fit
I have
in.
a red Mark II with Zobbers on it. It's literally in the garage.
Weird.
You saw it yesterday. Okay, box number 2. What kind of goodies we got in this big old box? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. This might be everything. That's exciting. This is good stuff. So first off, shout out UroTuning. Thank you guys so much. All the guys over there helping me pick everything out. Oh, there's so many good stuff in here. Look at this. We're gonna start. We have intake tubes. This is really cool. New speed. Instead of a pancake pipe, it's now a full-size pipe. And there's belts. We have turbo gaskets, intake manifold gaskets. Got some goodies in there. Oh, my downpipes over there. And we got spark plugs, there's coil packs. I got all the aluminum coolant housing. These are the coil pack adapters. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. This is so exciting.
There's a lot.
Now, I don't have mounts to the engine yet, but I believe the 2-liter and like the TDI mounts also work on the 1.8T to fit into a Mark III. So, I mean, today's the 28th. There's still kind of a chance we could start it this month. I mean, I guess I could just like hang the engine with the engine stand and like wire it up. We have the wiring. Oh, there's just so much stuff in here. Honestly, I kind of forgot what I ordered. This got here fast, so this shipped on the 22nd of this month, and it's the 28th, so 6 days from Florida to Germany, which is awesome. So again, shout out UroTuning. Oh, there's just so many goodies in here. So I'm gonna go through, unbox everything, like get it kind of out of here, and we'll go through and see all the stuff that we have. I think this is part of the SAI delete kit. There's just, I mean, parts on belts, on, what's this? Oh, this is the new timing belt kit. We have water pump. There's a lot of things. I'm gonna go through, get this out of here, and then we'll go through it a little bit more in depth. That's how the Pink Floyd's gonna sound. Just like that. Actually, hopefully not that loud. But this is a massive 3-inch downpipe, so that's so exciting. So as you can see, we have a massive amount of parts on the table here for the Pink Floyd, for the 1.8T build. This is just, seeing this is just so awesome. But before we dive into this, I want to say a massive thank you to guys at UroTuning. I've been using them for parts for years and years and years now. A great bunch of people. They are family owned. I met Justin and Ali, the actual owners of UroTuning, back in 2013 on the way to SoHo. We've been great friends since then. Super awesome people. They put on the show Fix Fest, which many of you have gone to. But just a super nice bunch of people. Everyone who works there is car enthusiasts, so everyone there builds cars, likes Volkswagen, likes Audis. Just a whole great bunch of people. Also want to give a shout out to Andres, Tony, and Robert. They went back and forth with me with parts lists for like weeks on end, trying to get everything spec'd out. But a huge thank you guys. You guys helped out a whole bunch with this. And again, without UroTuning, seeing this is just so awesome. So again, thank you, UroTuning. Make sure you guys check them out. Order your parts from them. They can always hook it up. They carry just about everything you could ever possibly need for anything Volkswagen or Audi, so definitely check them out. So without further ado, let's dive into this massive bunch of parts on our kitchen table. Now, originally I had picked out way more stuff in this because with the 1.8T, there's so many options for literally everything, but I think what I have here is a very nice refresh set for the engine, a few upgrade pieces here and there. It's gonna make for a nice little peppy 1.8T. We should be sitting somewhere in like the mid 200s, maybe like 220, 230 wheel. Nothing too crazy, because once you go past like 300, gotta build ahead and that kind of stuff. So I didn't want anything too crazy, just something fun to drive, responsive. And I think with this setup here, we got refresh parts, some down pipes, some lightweight pulleys. I think this will make for a very nice 1.8T build. All right, so let's start on the far side and work our way this way. I mean, there's so much stuff. It's so cool to see all this. Like Christmas after Christmas is awesome. So first we have a nice silicone intake pipe right there with all the hose clamps for that. We've got new spark plugs, coil packs with the coil pack adapter, and look how nice this is. It says UroTuning right in the front. Look at that. These pieces look sick. So those little adapter brackets still hold those. This piece, this, and this one here is all part of the new timing belt kit. So that'll all be brand new. We've got all the metal coolant flange pieces here. You have that one, this one, that one, and that one. Cool little set. We've got a nice new South Performance gasket right here. I have one of these on the VR6 that goes between the lower intake manifold and the head. Just a little spacer, and it keeps the intake manifold temperature so much cooler. So had to snag one of those. This bag and this bag is all part of the SAI delete kit. So we have that. This bag in here, I'm not gonna open up just yet, but I think this is like turbo gaskets and like drain line fittings and that kind of stuff. And there, we have more turbo gaskets over here. This is a throttle body gasket. And then we have turbo gasket. This one's for the downpipe. That one's for the turbo that goes off the manifold, I believe. I think this is some sort of sensor. Not sure. I have to open that up. This piece here is cool. This is a new speed lower intercooler piping. So instead of having like the pancake pipe that's flat, it's a full size pipe allowing more flow through. So cool little piece there. We have a Cts-V turbo diverter valve. Nice little piece. This is the rear main seal. We have a full gasket for the entire engine, valve cover gasket, spark plug gasket, intake and exhaust. There's a head gasket in there, valve stem seals, turbo seals. There's everything you can possibly need in there. Serpentine belt, thermostat, N75 valve, crank sensor in there, fuel filter. Actually, I mean oil filter. That's an oil filter. Again, timing stuff. They actually sent me 2 water pumps. I have this one with that metal fan on the backside, and then also this one with this style fan. Not sure which one's better, but I got 2, so I can choose. These pieces are super cool. Look at this. New speed lightweight pulleys. Got that right there. Very cool. So you have that one, you've got this one, and you've got the one for the alternator. So very cool. Just light pulleys, and they look super nice. Don't necessarily need these, but I like how they look, so I snagged them. And then we have this nice super shiny piece right here. This is a 3-inch Cts-V turbo downpipe for the 1.8T, and it comes with a nice high flow cap. You can see in there a little bit. Bam. So super cool. And then over here you have the clamps to go with it. And then I think the last thing is, we have a new tensioner right there. And I think that is just about everything. I still need a radiator, an intercooler, a couple other small pieces, but for the most part, this is everything we need for the refresh on the 1.8T. Again, the engine was running fine before. I think it had a little over 100,000 miles on it, if I'm not mistaken, but it ran great before, had plenty of power, no issues there. I just want to do a nice refresh on it while it's out, make sure there's nothing leaking. We have new belts, we have new timing stuff, coil packs, spark plugs are new, and then a few upgrade pieces here and there. Should make for a very nice 1.8T in the Pink Floyd. So with all that being said, and all these lovely parts sitting right in front of us, work on the 1.8T will start very soon. Got to tear it down, clean it off, paint a few things, and then build it back up. Now, this is my first ever 1.8T, so there will be a new learning curve to this one. I've never done timing on this one or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take my time, make sure to do it properly, do plenty of research. But by the end of all this, we should have a very nice looking 1.8T and it should perform pretty well. Now, the goal has been to try and start the 1.8T this month, but only a few days left. I don't wanna rush any of this stuff and mess anything up. So we'll see where we get. So for everyone who's been waiting and waiting and waiting for the 1.8T build to start, we about to get moving. Our house has been completely and 100% consumed by boxes and car parts. Just car parts and Mark II parts and just there's stuff everywhere. The wiring harness and steering wheel and this. There's a lot of parts in this house. We're about to do some cleansing. This box gotta go, that box gotta go. I had to ship this box out to somebody. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my gosh. All right, so moving on to part 2 of our day. Gonna go check on the TH lines and hopefully at this point they're finally dry. Then I can finally assemble them. All right, so update on the TH lines. Number 1, they look great in the silver. Super, super nice finish. This stuff came out so good. But the sad part is they're not fully dry yet. Apparently with 2K Clear, it takes about a full week to fully harden, which I never noticed because in the HREs and the recipes I've painted using 2K Clear, they haven't had to have anything like pinched down on them. And we started this one on Monday. We put one of the bolts and you can see right there, we're kind of pushed the paint. So like to the touch, you can hear like, it's hard and it's very, very smooth. It's not tacking anymore, but actually clamped down with the bolts. And these go down to like 18 foot-pounds. It's pushing the paint, it's not fully dry. So gonna wait till about Saturday, Sunday of this coming up week, and then we can go through, they should be fully hardened. We can assemble them and toss them on the car. Now, what I should have done is either gone through and taped off all the bolt holes, that way there's no paint inside of there, or what I could have done is taped off the bolts themselves and put the bolts back in. That way to keep this area clear of paint, but you live and you learn. Now we gotta wait a week, but it'll work either way. The plan now, we're gonna go ahead and load up all the wheels, take them back home. They'll just chill at the house until this weekend. We'll come back, toss them all together, and finally put them on the Mark II. And again, that silver face just looks so good. Plus, all the nice new polished hardware. These things are gonna look killer on the Mark II. My goodness. These things look so good. Yep, I can't wait to see these on your car.
That one looks good.
Came out pretty good. Gotta wait a week, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It'll be well worth the wait. So wheels are home, safe and sound, and this is exactly where they'll be until they're nice and dry. All right, so for today we have one more thing to do, and if you're new and haven't seen, this is it. This is the old girl right here, good old 1.8T. This came out of a 2003 US spec Mark IV Jetta. So this is the AWP engine code you can see right there. It was automatic, which is this transmission. We have a 5-speed back there, and eventually we'll swap to the 6-speed that I have over there. But this is it, which will be going into the good old Pink Floyd again. If you haven't seen, that will be into here. So what I want to do tonight is the only thing I'm going to paint match on the engine, I believe, will be the intake manifold. I thought about doing the valve cover also in the green like that, but I'm going to be running the carbon fiber engine cover, so you won't see literally anything down there. So I'll probably clean it up, leave it silver, but I want to paint match this. So you'll see carbon fiber here, paint match here, make for a nice clean engine bay. Now, like I said before, I have zero experience working on this engine at all. I've driven a handful, but after working on them, I've done nothing ever to this platform. Plenty of VR engines, but never a 1.8T, so this will be a new experience for me. But looks like to pull off the intake manifold, we've got a couple bolts that are going to be down over there. So we got 2 right here, 2 right there, 2 more, and 2 more back there. Probably go through, pull off our fuel rail, and then get to those bolts, and it should come right off. Probably pull off the throttle body as well, and I think that's about it. Looks fairly straightforward, and then once we go through and delete like all this extra stuff off here, it'll be much cleaner. So far, I think I have everything off the front side and the bottom side of the intake manifold. There's tons of vacuum lines all over the place. There's 2 right here, 2 more on this side, and 1 right over here. All of this is your secondary air, which I have a delete kit for, so all of this will go away. I'm pretty sure you just cap off this one, these 2, or some of them you cap off, but all of this, or majority of this, will go away. We'll have a much cleaner front section. So now moving on to the top side here, throttle bottom's gonna pull off, so there's 4 bolts there. That'll come off and out of the way. And then over here, you can see the front bolt right there, but to the back one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the wiring here for the injectors out. That way I can go straight down and through and get to the back bolt. You can kind of see right there. Or if I have a swivel, I'm able to get to it. We'll see. But either way, all has to come off anyway, so if I pull it off now or later, doesn't really matter. And then after that, I think we're good. That's it. As like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here that's connected to it, but once that's off, it's really not too hectic. There's also like a brace piece right here that also connects to the manifold, so that's out. We are moving right along. All right, boys, look at us go. Our first 1.18 manifold officially removed. Wasn't too bad to do at all. Now, this is on the stand, so it's much easier. If it was in the car, the front end was right here. Getting to these bottom ones would be a bit more tricky, but being on a stand, not too bad to do. Plenty of room to work. If you look down inside of there, you can see the valves. Looking pretty clean. Like I said, this engine ran great before. I just wanted to go through it, do a refresh for peace of mind, but she's not looking bad. I mean, those are actually looking really clean down there. I'm surprised. So I'm gonna go through and clean up all like this dirt through here. We have a new gasket for this. Clean up the head, clean up the valve cover area, clean up all through down there. But off to a good start. Like I said, this is the only piece I'm gonna paint match. The rest of it, there'll be an engine cover, you won't even see it. So I'll just go through, wire brush a lot of stuff, clean it up, and she'll be good to go. I'm also not sure if I did it or a lot of these are broken already, but this vacuum line's broken. This one down here is broken. This piece right here, oh well, there, just broke off of my hand, but that was broken on this end that goes inside of right there, and then this piece just broke off in my hand as well. So thankfully all of this is being deleted anyways, so a little trash pile down there. But like a lot of this, I mean, there's just so much stuff. Look at this, there's just like tubes and hoses, stuff everywhere. I do see back there that braided line that should be to the turbo, but there's just a bunch of stuff going on. There's just things everywhere. So we'll go through, do our best to clean up and get rid of whatever I can, and then hopefully have a very, you know, bare bones 180 by the end of this, because there's just a lot going on up here. And then I think it's this one right here, that inlet pipe, this one, and there's like 2 more where all the metal pieces will go. We have a new diverter valve for back here. We have the side pipe for over here, the new intake for this, the down pipe, all the goodies. All the goodies, new pulleys, new belts, all the timing stuff, which I believe is on this side. I believe it's on this side. I don't know, I've never done time on a 180, so it could be on this side, could be on that side. I'm not quite sure at the current moment, but we'll figure it out. We'll learn together. We'll get this thing all taken care of, all freshened up, and she should be a lot of fun. So not a bad little intro to the 180. We dipped our feet in the water just a little bit, but very soon we're diving full into this thing. Got to tear it down and rebuild it, make it look good, and get it slapped into this car. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you're beyond excited for the 180 build to finally commence and get going. Again, UroTuning, thank you guys so much for all the awesome parts. I cannot wait to slap them on this thing. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.